The most important consequence of this judgment will be, of course, the obligations for Israel that have been clarified, its reporting obligations, but also for third states that are supporting Israel, that also have an independent obligation to prevent genocide. They also now will look at what this judgment means for them and their obligations under international law and their relationship with Israel. So there will be also wider repercussions and other third states that will be affected by this and that will influence Israel to abide by these provisional measures. States offering either political or substantial material support to Israel, of course, need to rethink now what that means in legal terms and whether that could not somehow imply that they themselves also risk violating international law. Well, South Africa did indeed ask for a ceasefire, but of course the difficulty was that Hamas is not a party to the dispute before the court. Hamas is a party to the conflict, but not to the dispute. And the court can only impose measures upon parties to the dispute. So it would have been quite difficult for the court to impose on Israel a measure to say that it has to suspend military operations, while it cannot at the same time impose a similar measure on Hamas. And that's why they have probably refrained from doing that. The ruling is binding on Israel. Israel is a member to the court, to the genocide conventions, to the United Nations. So it is bound by these provisional measures, and it must thus comply with them. So the court told Israel to prevent genocide from being committed, to make sure that its armed forces do not commit genocidal act, also to prevent incitement to commit genocide, to punish that, to take measures immediately and effective measures to alleviate the plight of the Palestinian people in Gaza, and also to make sure that no evidence is destroyed. And Israel must report within 1 month to the court what it has done and what it is doing to comply with those measures.